It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. For the season series between these two teams, the Bucks came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Cavaliers.
And guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
And Steve, the frustrating part for me in that situation is you can defend without fouling. Just move your feet and don't use your hands.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Henson in at the 5. Here's Dellavedova. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Clock at 6. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. Off target from three-point range.
Last season was a tough one for the Bucks, but for the man they call the Greek Freak, it was a great situation. Able to play big minutes and kind of took his lumps early, but he's got a chance to be an excellent player.
Mozgov with the bucket.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
It's off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. And here's Ilyasova outside. Thompson with the rebound. And the veterans on the team have really embraced Chibo, as they call him.
Yeah, Giannis has a really joyful disposition. He knows he's living his dream, but he's also putting in the work to make his dreams a reality, and you got to love that. Remember, he's lived a hard life growing up in poverty. You sense his determination to continue to overcome, and that attitude always serves you well.
On defense, the Bucks following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Shumpert. James outside, lets it go from deep, and that one's good. James has got 5.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play. Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Here's Dellavedova. The drive by James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the league. But I guess he came around. The championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
And for LeBron, Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons. Quite honestly, I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. You know, on the CAVS side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on their rookie contracts. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
Mozgov with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Black. I asked him what he thought might give them an edge going into this game. He said, well, our shot blocking is always a cornerstone for us. To have the ability to protect the rim really, I think, is invaluable. And one thing that helps sets us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock down the paint.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Sean Marion is checked in for Mozgov. James Jones comes in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's taken away by Smith. Jones drives in, Plumlee with the block, and he's able to get it back. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith, kicks it out to Jones. Dishes it to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. From in close, and it's in off the backboard. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
Smith is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Jones. Then it's Thompson. And it's Marion in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on. I mean, what is this guy thinking about here?
Why didn't you call us? We could have eaten some of that food. Smith left side. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Thompson, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Smith. He's getting around 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Bayless dishes to Mayo. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And it's 6 points for O.J. Mayo.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Sean Marion. That's Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Jones, and blocked.
With the lead here, this is what they've got to do. They've got to take better care of the ball, value each possession, and then make sure they get good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo, 7 points in the game. Trying his luck deep, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Smith with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too. So just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a story for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Born in Greece of Nigerian parents, his family is really undocumented. Living in poverty, though, he'd sell watches in the street to make ends meet. But now he's blessed to make a much more significant contribution to his family's fortune.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Jabari Parker taken second overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. He likes the talent on the team and sees himself being a lifelong Buck. Parker said, I feel like I'm going to be able to grow with that organization. I'm trying to be a throwback player, only stick with one team. Sounds like he could be in Milwaukee for the long haul, guys.
Yeah, good situation for him. Thanks, Doris. 1:49 left in the second quarter. And Jones over to help. The pass to Middleton. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Mayo's got 9 points now in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Smith kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. LeBron passes to Smith. Latrey. Smith missing again, and the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Shoots a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Feeds it to Mozgov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Timofey Mozgov, 7'1", shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Parker. Plumlee comes in for Jared Dudley. Ilyasova, he's checked in for O.J. Mayer. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Mozgov, offensively, can get you some nice second-chance buckets.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Kevin, that he's a decent roll man in the pick and roll, and he can knock down the three-pointer on occasion. So, nice combination for that big guy.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Shumpert dishes to Dellavedova. Back to Shumpert. And Henson sends it back. Here's Carter-Williams. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks ahead.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm with LeBron, and you didn't have much.